In this video, I will demonstrate how to check homework submitted by your students, how to give it a grade, and how to check the gradebook. First, click the Kadai Ichiran Assignments button and click the lesson and homework information that you posted that you would like to look at. And click the link to the homework submission forum that you would like to look at. So in the previous video, we had the student post in homework A6. So we will click homework A6. Click into the forum, and there is the submission. Now, there's only one submission here from one student. If you have a class with 20, 25 students, you will see all of the submissions here under this top post, all on the same screen. If it is listening homework, you can just click the player and listen to the audio. If it's video, you can just click it and watch the video. If it's handwritten homework, like this attachment here, all you have to do is click it and it will enlarge. Now, I intentionally submitted it sideways because often students will send the file from their smartphone upside down or sideways. And so part-timer Nick May very kindly coded a plugin for this that allows you to expand it and rotate it all in your browser. It's very handy. He is still working on it a little bit, so there might be some little improvements before class starts, but this is essentially the function. You click it, and if it's sideways or upside down, you can rotate it. So there you can check the homework, click it again to close. If there's more than one, you can click through them all and expand it and look at it. And when you're done, you can give it a rating here: 0%, 50%, or 100%. Now this is very simple, and some teachers might have an issue with this. Maybe they want to give more fine-grained grades here, but I wanted to keep it very simple just because I think student engagement is going to be very low. I think a lot lower than a lot of people are expecting. So it's probably best to keep everything as simple as possible. My recommendation is to use a system like maybe something like if it's very poor work, give it 0%, meaning they cannot resubmit it. If they submit on time, but it's maybe you think they could do better, then 50%. And that means they have a second chance and they can go back into the same forum, click reply on their same post, and resubmit the homework. Or maybe if it's submitted late, if it's submitted past the deadline, you could give them 50%. If it's good, then you could give them 100%. Or you could have your own grades separate from this, and you could say, well, if it's submitted on time, 100%, submitted late, 50%, but the real grade might be 87 or whatever it is according to your own system. You have that record elsewhere, not in here. I would strongly discourage that considering the circumstances, but you can do whatever you want. Okay, so there you go. If you want to comment on your student's submission within the forum, you can do that. Great work. And it will pop up in the forum like that. Now, the student isn't guaranteed to see this, So if you are commenting on students' work like this, that's really great. But then you should probably put a link back to this forum in the next lesson to point them back here and say, I've left some comments. Go back into the forum and read my comments. And if you really want to, you could then have them reply to your comments to indicate that they read it or something like that. Okay, so after you have rated all your students' work, you can go back to the top screen and click 評定を確認する. This is the grades, and if you use the other e-learning, you will be accustomed to using this. Click Grader Report. Here's my class. I have one student, and that was homework A6. Just, we pretended that we were on week 6, so all these A1 through A5 should be finished as well. But here it is, A6, and this student got 100%. And as with the other e-learning, you can export the data here. It's an Excel spreadsheet. It's an Excel with completion dates, and so forth. Okay. When a student looks at their grades, it looks something like this. It's split up into the sections. Again, you have many sections here, but you don't necessarily need to use all of them. So for example, I think a lot of the reading and writing classes will only have 2 types of homework. So maybe they will use homework A and homework B only. Homework F is different in format from homework A through E, in that homework F, the forums in here are general forums. They're in a different format from the forums in A to E. In A to E, a student must post something before that student can see all of the other prior posts in that forum. That's to prevent cheating. But in homework F, student posts are immediately visible to all the students, even before they post anything. And also they can start their own discussion threads. So this is more for discussion type activities and forums where cheating is not really a concern. Okay, so that's how you do the grades and how you check the grades. I think that's all I need to say about this one. Very good.